Okay, first of all, thank you so much for joining my class for this Saturday. And we are going to make Chima, which is a skirt. So it's a hanbok Chima. It has several different styles, but this time rather than just having one that kind of is kind of closed with vest type of skirt or the wrap skirt, instead of going either or, which is pretty popular style for hanbokchima, I actually went with something in between. So like there's a little opening here, but then there's still like the structure wise it doesn't have any like vest looking thing that you put your arms on and your head go through. So it just kind of wraps around your body, and this two bows will actually like come up to the front, tighten up, and then tucked away. So this is what we're going to make essentially. But once I was while I was digitizing the pattern, I realized some of the parts are really big, and I don't want anyone to buy 11 by 17 paper just for one project and never use that paper again. So what I did was I created this monstrosity. As you see, some parts of this patterns or the feature pattern for jogori and all that I think might have this too. It's this two concentric, like half concentric circles. And explanation for the panel part of the skirt, which also doesn't really help because it says 12 total, 6 for outer layer, 6 for inner layer. Yes, it does sound a little strange, so here's what I'm going to show you before the class starts. And I highly recommend you to cut out the fabric before the class, because it takes a lot of time, like more than I imagined, to cut out the parts, and assembling itself should not take that long. It just preparation always takes longer. So giving you guys heads up on that as well. But to explain this, usually the half concentric circle means car. So usually concentric circle, well, half of it at least means this will align with folded part. So for example, if it was only this, then this will actually go on top of fabric that is folded once. So this line should align with this little thing. Boop. And you can have extra space around and just cut it. You can just do it that way. But since this one has not just one but two set of concentric circle, you actually have to fold your fabric twice. I know. You can get angry at me, but I just really didn't feel like I should make you guys buy extra paper and all that to just to take one class. You know what I mean? So this is what I'm going to show you. As simple as that. So, haha. First of all, just fold the fabric. And yeah, looks good. And you actually make sure it will fit. Make very sure it will fit. And then fold it. And this is the time that your beloved iron would be great option. Let me see if this fits. If it's there. Okay. Because it is so much easier if you kind of fold it and and iron it, and it will cut beautifully. I mean, it will be easier for you to align this. So what's happening now is, now there's one and there's the other. So this corner should meet up with where it's folded twice. So boop, it will be this one. I'm laying this down here and push it all the way up to the corner, and then give yourself about like half an inch border around and cut it that way. I know. Sorry about the harsh lighting, because couldn't make video in the morning. And I had to make this as soon as I can, so I can show you guys the miracle of trying to fit something larger into letter size paper. So, ta-da! So you cut this out. Yeah. Whoop. So it fits not only two of it lengthwise, widthwise it should also fit too. And way we will assemble is just, kind of close it like this, and then have one bow on this side and the other bow on this side. So it's not going to be too complicated. It just, in the pattern itself looks really not comfortable to dealt with. But that's about it for that particular shape. And same goes to the ribbon. Yeah, you align this corner because this corner, because here's one half concentric circle, there's another one concentric circle, so this corner should meet up with where you fold it twice. Yeah, and this one, well, for the waistband, like thicker one, we only need one. Again, you need two of these, so make sure you cut two of them out and align the corner with it. And this, you need inner layer and outer layer. So I chose this cute little, and it's local too, cute little suckers. Oh, so cute. This as a panel for skirt. So I'm going to line them up and start cutting. So I again give about like a half an inch around, like halo around, and when you assemble it, just kind of follow that line. If it's just a flat fabric, I'm gonna use this one as an inner layer. I usually cut it like almost zigzag. If I cut it this way first, and then I will keep the line and align it by just flipping it and match up with the line, so that way you can save your fabric a little more. But it's up to you. I've seen a lot of people using like leftover clothes and all that, so it's definitely up to you. And just giving you a heads up, this takes a lot of fabric. My teddy bear only took about like half yard, so like half yard by 44 inches. That was enough to build one bear, but this might take more than that. I'm assuming, well, it's going to be about a full yard of fabric to be, or 2/3 of a yard by 44 inches if you want to start kind of push to it, or it could be of just yard of a fabric if you feel comfortable with that. Since it has a little larger part, it might not fly with the leftover clothing. You can still do it. It will be beautiful patchwork of Chima that you can come up with, which would be kind of fascinating to see. But it's if you want some unity, then you may have to consider get a whole enough fabric to cover. I mean, if you have leftover, there will be another class making top following week, like this. You can have enough fabric left to have a matching top as well. So no worries on that. And you can always make mask with leftover fabric anyways nowadays. So yeah, that was the explanation. If you still want to see me cut 6 pieces from this fabric, this candy fabric, and 6 other pieces from this cute periwinkle blue fabric, hey, I can make the video. But this is all for now. And yeah, I'll see you guys on Saturday. I'm super excited. And if this video is still being used after my first Chima making class, hey, welcome. Let's get to it and let's make this.